And before I hit town to have a bit of fun, I thought I'd drop it for the freezing souls out there. For 5 years, there was no hive. And these Muppets, or the Kashpal, N&M Properties, who's been running this place, they replaced the boiler and 3 times, and it still didn't work, and so on and so forth. So now I took the property back, and I cracked on it yesterday, and I couldn't go anywhere. It just wouldn't connect. It just would not connect. This stuff is working. I could I could I could switch the boiler on and off from the mobile phone. Obviously, the transmitter is connected to the internet, no problem, communicating with this, but of course, that didn't work. It just said searching and all this. Now I followed some, so first of all, I tried to chat with them, couldn't go through, nobody was interested in the chat room, waited for several minutes. I tried to pair, I followed all the descriptions on the hive app, and I couldn't go anywhere. Now I made a phone call, and this is the weirdest thing I've experienced. Not weird, but it's a bit unusual, because you're used to the Scottish people up north, and you're used to the Philippines and Malaysia, but now they go all the way to Africa. Yeah, an African lady was in the reception, and whatever I tried, whatever I pushed, she just wouldn't want to give me the details how to restart it, because you need a Hive Plus to be able to get help, because this is obviously out of warranty. Now I used everything I had and more. I have a little bit of experience with African ladies, but it wouldn't want to budge. But I pushed a 50% discount. So a yearly subscription for Hive Plus is $39.99, and I pushed it down all the way to $19.99. So give me 15% off, and 50% off, and said, okay, type in your numbers and tick, tick, but I don't want to see the numbers, just type it up. And I said, no, we're not going to type anything, because if that phone call goes to Africa or Russia or wherever it goes, Romania, it doesn't really matter. It's nothing against Africa. I'm just saying it's quite unusual to have in the reception a lady like that with accent. But we agreed that she sends me a code, and I go to my website, to the email, and then I take it from there and pay the £20 or £19, and then she's gonna help me. But she made a little mistake. She was a great saleswoman, but she made a bit of a mistake, because if she said that, well, if you don't want to sign up, then you have to follow the instructions on the internet and forums and all this. So I thought, hang on, the information is out there, so the subscription is only for the dumb people. And by any stretch of the imagination, I don't think I'm a dumb person. I can be dumb sometimes, but I always apologize for it. Now, the situation is that this hive used to only work with British gas. So I am not a British gas customer anymore. So I thought maybe that's the problem, because maybe they put some sort of code in there that it only works with British gas. But then I researched, and it's not the truth. So you can use it with any other system, has nothing to do with British gas. And I know that this is now a little bit too long, and you're freezing, and you want the setup, but I also want to make a bit of dough while I'm doing these videos, because if you follow the steps, you will be able to do everything. And I believe that this 10 minutes video is well worth it. And you should buy me a beer, or go down on your knee and show your love to me if you don't want to buy the beer. Either way, so this is now step by step what I've done, and it completely worked for me. First of all, very, very important, replace the batteries. I'm not making advertise for this company, but those are the best batteries in the world, in my opinion. So it's expensive, but buy them, because that needs to be new. Now, when you're done with replacing the batteries, you go and press the back button here, this one, and the middle one, until the display shows in the top factory reset. Then you release the buttons and it will reset that thermostat. Then it goes to search mode. The thermostat goes into search mode. Then take one battery out. Take one battery out and carry on following the instructions. Switch off the main switch, which operates your boiler and the receiver. This is your receiver. Switch this off. Wait a few minutes and switch it back on again by holding down this button. You should create a situation where that green button here, this is an old system. This is an old system. The new ones were a little bit different, but I'm a dinosaur. I'm very proud of it. Until this one is flashes yellow, amber. Not the Chesant one. No. Those are the dodgy ambers. No, proper amber. Then pop the battery back and go to your mobile app and add a device. It says add a device or remove a device or change a device. I'm not sure exactly what it says. Upgrade, I think it's change or upgrade. But really, really important is that you make sure that your Hive mobile application is updated in the Play Store, because that's what another issue, that my firmware wasn't updated for 4 or 5 years. So, and when you add the device on your app, this is flashing amber and this is in search mode, which it will be. It can take up to 20 minutes according to the website, but it only took me 5, and it really, really, really happily connected. Now, I do appreciate that £20, it's not a big amount of money for a year, but only pay this if your device is broken, because with this £20 cover, they will replace your device for free. And these things are not cheap. It's 200-300 quid. Now, if you have a broken device and you tried everything, and you're more than welcome to give me a note, send me an email for a small fee. I take you through it. I'm very happy to help you. Not for free, because the only thing in life is for free is the cheese in the mousetrap. Anything else costs something. Not even the death. The death is for free, because you pay with your life. So this is the story, my friends. But if the device is broken and you can't connect, I tried everything, or I help you and we try it together. Certain things in life is better to be done together. You know what I'm saying? You can have sex on your own, yeah, but it's better with someone else, no? Believe me. Then you subscribe to them. They won't be able to solve the problem. Either they have to send an engineer, or you gotta get a brand new device, and then the £40 subscription, or in my case the 20, it's definitely well worth it. So use your brain, work smart, never hard, or don't work at all if you can afford it. So I'd say dongy doggies for tuning into my channel from the boiler house. Not from the boiler house party, that's a different story. That's just the boiler house. And I can assure, if you follow those steps what I told you in that order, it will work. Took me a day, 5 hours, on and off, did other things in the time being, but it's well worth it, because it gives me a satisfaction, and I do not have to subscribe to any BS like a hive pass and this and that, because then you forget about it, and every day every year they just take your money. And this device was already replaced for free 6 years ago, and it's still perfect. So it would have been 6 times 4, 240 quid for nothing, right? And I love to spend, but not for nothing. If you spend, you have to put a condition in it. There's this no free spending. If you spend, there is a condition in it. Right. Don't get doggies for tuning into my channel. Like, share, comment, and Arawa.